Penn State is a better team compared to Ohio State. But will James Franklin finally get over the hump and win a big game on the road? Let's find out. It's the weekend edition of Hick's 5-Minute Picks. I apologize in advance. My throat is already shot. No chance of coming back. I was at a wedding last weekend. Shout out to you, Belle and Steve. Great time. But you know what? The picks must go on, so we're pushing through. Please bear with me. Hopefully next week it will come back. But big one here we're starting with. Number 7, Penn State. Number 3, Ohio State in the horseshoe. Buckeyes 4-point favorites. This has not been a kind rivalry of late for Penn State. They have lost to the Buckeyes 10 out of the last 11 times. 6 in a row. Have not won in the shoe since 2011. It's been rough. But you know what history, though, means for Saturday's outcome? Absolutely nothing. Give me the Nittany Lions going into the horseshoe and taking down the Ohio State Buckeyes. A signature win for James Franklin on the road is happening Saturday. The Nits going into the shoe, ripping the hearts out of the Buckeyes, and leaving undefeated. Look at the teams as I get my chair. Look at the breakdown. Ohio State, or I should say Penn State in this matchup, has the better quarterback, better running back, better offensive line, better defensive line, better linebackers, better defensive backs, better health. All 3 running backs, one of the best receivers they have, Mekabuka, one of the best DBs they have, and Denzel Burke, all banged up, all dealing with injuries. That's a problem. Penn State's the better team and the healthier team. History be damned. Penn State going into the shoe on Saturday and getting a signature road victory. Lock it up. Okay, as I try to get my voice back, let's go to another big rivalry in the SEC. Number 17, Tennessee, take on number 11, Alabama, tied 9.5-point favorites. Alabama wins. Tennessee covers, though. I don't really trust, to be honest with you, either team in this game. Bama, they're winning games, but they're not very good. Even last week against Arkansas, you race out to a big lead at half, and then you barely hold on to squeak by the Razorbacks. Tennessee's offense is pretty, but when they play competent defenses, all of a sudden now can't really come through. So in this game, I don't think Alabama's good enough offensively because they are all or nothing. Either hit the home run ball or go 3 and out. So Bama wins. I think their defense is good enough to slow down Tennessee, but not good enough to cover the almost 10-point spread. Tennessee does keep it close, but Bama, you know the drill. Smoke them if you got them. All right, number 16, Duke, and number 4, Florida State Seminoles, 13.5-point favorites. Important here, Riley Leonard could play for Duke. Their starting quarterback could play after spraining his ankle against Notre Dame a few weeks ago. I think that's important. Won't change the outcome. Florida State wins, but just like kind of Tennessee, Alabama, close. Duke does cover the almost 2-touchdown spread. Look, Duke's D is legit. Their defense is really damn good. And I am concerned about Florida State with how one-dimensional they are. They are a team that, especially offensively, relies heavily on the pass game, can't really run the ball. And you look at Duke. Duke is one of the best pass defenses in all of college football. Florida State can't really run the ball. They're 44th in the country in doing so. So I think that one-dimensional style of offense is going to hurt them. Keep this game close. But again, I think Florida State just has enough talent. I don't think Riley Leonard is healthy enough to lead Duke offensively to put points on the board. So Duke covers the 13.5-point spread, but Florida State does win the game. Number 14, Utah, and number 18, USC. Trojans, 7-point favorites at home. USC wins, USC covers. Look, Caleb Williams, this is a big bounce-back game for him. I think he will. 3 interceptions last week against Notre Dame, 5 total turnovers from the Trojans. They play cleaner, better offensive football. Utah not going to have Cam Rising again, it looks like. I think the Trojans in a bounce-back effort here at home play a lot better, a lot cleaner. They do beat a good Utah defense and cover the 7 points at home. Finally, bloodbath. Number 2, Michigan at Michigan State. Spread is 24 points. Even though this is a rivalry game, Michigan State has mailed it in. Their season is over. They have quit. And so even though it's 24 in a rivalry is massive for a road team, lay it. Michigan, this screams 51-7. Wolverines all over the Spartans.